Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Regrowth. We are still in the spirit world, but today is going to be the last time we're going to be in the spirit world for a while, because I don't anticipate us needing much more in here. So I have spent some time. I made a Candace and made a whole bunch of fertilizer with these these bones, the skeleton soul seeds. I went and explored for a while. I've done a lot of things, and wow, that sounded weird. I have nether wart. So we are going to be making some blaze seeds today. And one of the last things we need, why am I doing it like that? We need to get the brown floral powder. We can go into our quest book here and go to the Blaze of Glory, manual submit, and get our other Essence of Blaze. So we have 2 Essence of Blaze. We need Essence Seeds for regular Essence, and a couple other things. So there's Essence Seeds. We need a Rune of Air and a Rune of Fire. Well, the chickens have matured. I've thrown in some more eggs, kind of as I've gone. And I had a whole bunch of feathers, so we have feather, string, carpet, mana steel, mana powder, and I have the other things on me, so let's get the first rune going. I also spent some time, I got a lot of Mutandis, and we got a little bit of nether wart, so that is the other thing we need. So this won't take very long. And get this going. So we have the runes of air. And yeah. Now I also have a whole bunch of stuff set up here so that we can make a bunch of magical fertilizer. We're going to use that to get a bunch more of the Essence of Blaze. So let's get that going. And now everything goes on there. And we should get the blaze seeds. And that is the last thing we need in order to get much of anything that we need. Much of anything to do the whole ender chest. Now, this has taken forever. I admit, this has been insane to do, but we're nearly there. So here is the blaze seeds. And we can throw that in there. I want that. We can throw that in there. We just need to get a... where is our matic? Harvest that, or rather, till it. Get the blaze seeds. And now we have magical fertilizer. We need 8 seeds. Or essence, rather. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have enough magical fertilizer. And there is the 8. There are the blaze rods. Gives us blaze powder. Gives us the eye of ender, which gives us our ender chest. Awesome. So this is going to go right here. And this is connected with our overworld chest. And I'm going to throw in a bunch of stuff that I want to take over, such as these mysterious maps, the torn pages, the whipsy cotton, seared bricks, a lot of this stuff, because it's super useful. Yeah, so I think that we're going to be using the other thing I can take over is this, the smeltery. I think that we're going to be using the spirit world at least a little bit as we continue, because grout is fairly plentiful here, and grout is a pain to make otherwise. So yeah, might as well. Plus lots of ores. I don't know that we're going to use much of the ore stuff, but we could. Let's take the runes. And basically, I can fill this chest up with pretty much whatever I want. Mutandis wouldn't be a bad thing to take, and I have one more slot. Let's see. I have Wither Skulls. How about that? Alright, so we have all of that stuff there, and now we can just wake up. So we're back in the overworld. Yay! It has been so long since we've been here, and we have basically nothing on us, but all of our stuff is right here. So I'm going to take this stuff, and for right now, I'm just going to put it in, not that chest, not that chest. I need just a normal chest to put stuff in. Did we do research? Okay. We have so much stuff to do. This mod pack is kind of ridiculous. One of the next things we're going to be doing is automating the farm. I'm going to spend some time off camera finishing up tinting the crops and get all that stuff done. So let's just pop down here. I believe this is pretty much empty, so let's dump everything in here. I think we might need the wispy cotton, so let's keep that on us. And I will kind of go through that stuff soon enough. Now, in order for us to get what we need, let's grab our pickaxe. And in order to get the Brew Flowing Spirit, we need a couple of things. One, we need our kettle. So now we can look up Brew Flowing Spirit. This is the entire reason we were doing this. I was anticipating a couple of episodes in the spirit world, not, you know, forever. So 4 wispy cottons, string, and an odor of purity will get us the golden thread. I don't think we, not golden thread, but the fanciful thread. I don't think we had any of that. And that is on the spinning wheel. So odor of purity is the last thing we need. One of my other projects is going to be kind of expanding areas. We need a nice witchery island that's going to be right over here, I think. So let's see. This will take a moment. We need Spanish moss, glintweed, wool of bat. Glintweed, wool of bat, Spanish moss, fanciful thread, water artichoke, and mandrake. Mandrake, water artichoke. And we're going to need the Brew of Sleeping. And we're also going to need a flint and steel. And I believe we also need some glass bottles. So let's go grab those. I should have some lying around, I think. I hope. Maybe. We can make some. Mysterious maps. That's something else we're going to be able to do. We might go explore for a little bit. Also, sorry for the motorcycle / car in the background. So, ender chests. Let's put all of this stuff in here. And I don't believe the kettles require anything else. Let's go look at the book just to make sure. So it will be a brew, brew of wasting, brew of flowing spirit. So heated water-filled kettle altars provide power if needed. And if it needs it, it will say. So let's just make sure flowing spirit doesn't need it. Cool. But we are going to need water. I think I have a bucket there. I should. I got lava. So let's put our pick back for the time. And let's hope for a good dream. So we stand here, take our Brew of Sleeping, and we're back to the spirit world. Looks like it's a good dream, so that's nice, that's convenient, and everything should be in the ender chest, assuming I did that correctly, and we should be able to make this. So we have all our tools and all that fun stuff. One of these days I will probably bring I'll probably bring a hammer, and then make a nice shovel, and make some good tools. I would probably also, I might also come here for bees, because there's a lot of rocky bees underground. But if we get a couple, if I make a couple of hammers, then we should be good. We could probably search underground in the overworld as well, because why not? I think there can be bees there, but I'm not sure. I also don't know if bees spawn in the same place in both Spirit World and Overworld. Who knows? Not me. So let's go ahead and get this going. So I have 2 netherrack because originally I was going to have to do the one thing with the whole, hey, you gotta make all this stuff to make the kettle, but we're just making the brew of flowing spirit, so who cares? Here is our kettle. Actually, let's break that. Let's grab all of this stuff, and we're gonna want to light this on fire first. Kettle. Now, do I have a bucket? I think I should have a bucket, right? I should have a bucket. Doesn't look like I have a bucket. But I know I used one. So what did I do with it? I don't have it on me. It's not in here. Not in here. So let's just kind of search with the function. And I don't really have any other chests, so... Huh. I have no idea where my bucket was. Did I take it over? I don't think I took it over. Maybe I did. Oh, hey, grout. So let's put grout in there. We can make another bucket. It's easy enough. So here's 2 iron. I believe there's another piece of iron in here. So there is a bucket. We'll get our bucket of witch water. And yeah, let's put flint and steel in there. Don't believe it matters, the order. And once that gives us some white particles, I believe. Don't tell me it failed. Did I do the mandrake root? I don't think I did the mandrake root. There we go. Cool. So there is the brew of floating spirit. We'll stick those in there because I don't know if those transfer. So let's break that. Grab our kettle back. Eventually I'll probably make duplicates of most of the stuff for witchery, so I can bring it all over here. And let's go through here and look and see if there's anything we want to take back. Petal apothecary, yeah, most of the stuff. I will take the endo flames. Sure, mana spreaders, why not? That's all good stuff. Bucket, nah, don't really need to. Let's just start putting stuff away in here. Slime, I can get. Mushrooms, I can get. Crop sticks actually isn't a bad idea. Sticks in general wouldn't be a bad idea. Wood is something I'm actually running out of. Let's see, what else do we have in here? I have all of these pearls. Could be good. Bottle of enchanting, skeleton, zombie stuff. The rotten flesh is actually really nice. Books. Netherrack I can make plenty of. Paper, quartz. I can get a lot of this stuff pretty easily. But let's make a bunch of crop sticks and this is gonna make 4 stacks, so it doesn't really matter. Other than if I have, yeah. So this stuff all can go back with me. What else do we have? Gravel, sand, don't care about that kind of stuff. Maps. These pearls are cool, but we have our own pearl farm. I could always, though, come over here. These take forever, don't they? Alright, so let's just break all of these. And get a whole bunch of pearls. Oysters, rather. And let's get some air. So this is something that we can take back. All the oysters. Yeah, the pearl oysters. Just to, if we ever want to set up a nice big farm, that is something we can do pretty easily. Rather than taking all the pearls back, because we don't really need those. We can get a lot of that kind of stuff pretty simply. Especially once we get automated farm. That is like next on the list. I promise, finally, I will brave figuring that out. I've watched so many videos trying to figure that out because there's not too much documentation on the the guys, what are they called? The robots. So let's put this stuff in here. Tracks aren't really that useful. I mean, I could get needles. But there's better ways to get those. I don't even know what they're used for. So, yeah. Not really any of this stencil stuff that I really want. So let's put whatever ores we can. Coal can stay. And let's turn this into more crop sticks. And dump the rest of the crop sticks that we can in there. And yeah, we'll keep the pick. We'll keep the Mana Steel pick here. Everything else can go back and boom. Cool. So, Spirit World is going to be mostly for getting more stuff and all that fun type of stuff. So let's get this stuff back on our bar. Sure. Let's just get all this stuff. And inventory, let's equip our armor, our baubles, all that fun stuff. And we don't need the icy needle right now. Alright, cool. So, we have a bunch of stuff here. We have the Brew Flowing Spirit. We have our kettle. We will take these back over, but that should be a quest. Right here, how the world grows. And that's gonna give us 2 more Brews of Flowing Spirit, and it's gonna unlock something else somewhere else. I would have to guess in this section, but we're gonna need a lot of different things. We'll get into that kind of stuff later. Once we get the witchery set up a little bit better, like I want, but 5 Brews of Flowing Spirit. Now, if we ever want, so if we go back to how the world grows, if we ever want, yeah, so we have to get the base of operations, all that. If we ever want a dream, all we have to do is have the Dream Weaver, 3 blocks of Flowing Spirit, and 2 Wispy Cotton nearby. And if I can get basically a full another setup in the Spirit World, I can make all this stuff here, go over the Spirit World, have it there, and everything will be nice and, well, will be good. So there is that. Now we discovered something in the other world, which should be right in here. So we have the mysterious map number 3. Also, I totally want to see if I can scan these. Oh, cool. Spiritus. I should not have been surprised. So we have the mysterious map number 3. Let's grab this. And we need to go to this place. It's 1,600 blocks away. But if we grab our flippers and our scuba mask, why not? We should be able to get there pretty quickly. Now it's negative 824. We are at 40. There's no mapping in this, so 450, negative 450. We need to go to negative. So it's this way. It's that direction. Alright, so let's put on our flippers. We'll be faster this way, so let's try to go over to this mysterious thing, the Bloody Temple, and we'll see what's there, whether it's worth it or not. And I'm going to use that time while we're traveling to basically kind of just talk about the next steps. What's next for us in this map, this mod pack rather. So the next big thing is we need to automate crop harvesting and resource gathering, pretty much. Oh, yeah, that's a bug, I think, with water if you're not moving. So yeah, we need to do, there's that thing there too. We need a lot of resources, and the easiest way to do all that is going to be automating it. Now once we automate the resources, hey, I can scan stuff while I'm here. It's mostly charged, but you know what? It's still got a little bit of Perdicio. Alright. There's another node right here. So we might as well scan these while we're air and fire. Okay. So yeah, pretty much the biggest thing we need to do is just kind of get a bunch of resources, and then we have options. Thaumcraft is still a thing. We can do plenty of work in Thaumcraft. Academy Craft is something I'd like to get into relatively soon, because that's going to allow us to get a lot of different things. Just kind of it's gonna give us weird powers and stuff. Oh, do I have this bug? Because I do believe it is a bug. Let's take yeah, not being able to move. It's because it's acting like we still have flippers on. I wonder if that'll go away when I relog after this episode, or whenever I do. I'll probably relog after this episode anyways, but how close are we? 800 blocks. But yeah, so Academy Craft is something that we can do relatively soon. Hey, there's a bunch of nodes out this direction. I believe all we need is Ordo. Yes. So as long as we don't see any hungry nodes, we should be good. Alright, our wand is full. Okay. So once we get a decent amount of resources coming in, we can look into Academy Craft. I think is going to be one of the next things we're going to want to do. We're also going to want to expand our ME system. That is a pretty big thing to do as well. And yeah, just trying to get a lot of the quests done. We have a lot of work still to do. Witchery is a very complex mod, and that is probably one of the biggest things that we have to do. Let's see. -13. Alright, let's go this general direction for a little bit longer, and then we'll go over this way. So let's get here. Yeah, it's still acting like we have our flippers on. I don't know why, but whatever. Anyways, if we can get the ME system kind of expanded, then we can start looking into doing a little bit more. Ooh, that's a pure node. One of the big things that I'm going to want to do is start capturing nodes and bring them back so that I can get plenty of like so that we can get recharges for our wand and get some automated stuff like with wands and the crafting. The arcane crafting that requires the wands. Just getting a lot of that kind of stuff taken care of and automated. That is a fading? Yeah. Have I ever scanned a forest hive? Nope, and you can't. Okay. So we're at the 13 roughly. We need to go to 8. -824. And I'm gonna go back off camera to the base. Like I said, next time we're gonna automate the robots and get the harvesting done. That's going to be a pretty big thing to do. Pretty important thing, more than anything. Just getting all those resources back is going to be such a convenience. Wow, that's a large ravine. Okay, but there's a node. There's actually 2 nodes right here. Yeah, we don't have too much more with Botania to worry about. Blood magic is something that we're gonna need to do a lot of work with, though. So that is probably something we're going to kind of focus on in the near future. Alright, we're about 200 blocks away. I don't remember if I have to use the map. If I don't, if I have to use the map or not in order to spawn the structure. If I don't, that would be awesome. If I do, whatever. Considering I don't see anything, and we're like 38 meters away. So it is like right here. So let's run over here a little bit. This is a fairly large landmass, which is good. There's a what are those called? Hobgoblins. There's a hobgoblin house over here, and then another one of the yep, hobgoblin. The zombie pigman things. I don't even know what they do, but I just want to scan. Oh my god, that like goes into a cave. Hobgoblin. Alright, so it is almost night. I think we have to use the map. Seems to be showing a location of some treasure. Yep, and it just spawned. That's kind of cool though. So I think they respawn every time. But hey, that's going to give us a quest completion. It is going to make the quest disappear until we get another map. But we kill a bunch of things, we'll get another map eventually, I'm sure. Alright, now this is somewhat terrifying because, well, it's night. And this is a bloody temple. There's probably going to be zombies or something. Ah! Yeah, skeleton spawner. Let's break the skeleton spawner. There is bloodstained stuff. There's sandy bricks. Wow, that uses a lot of sandy bricks. Pile of bones. I got some lag there. Bleach bone brick. Cool. Bloodstained bricks. And it's railcraft. I don't know that those are used for anything. But there's all these sandy brick stuff. Which is actually kind of neat. I probably should have scanned the skeleton spawner, but sandy bricks, skull candles, yeah, lots of stuff to scan. Frame tables. There's a reward bag on this arcane pedestal. Can I use these for anything? I can crush them back into sandy blocks. And the sandy blocks are a greater reward bag. Cool. Sandy blocks are used to make... You can use the sandy blocks to get another coke oven. So sandy bricks, if you look at the usage... if you add them with a little bit more sand, you can get the coke oven bricks, which is really nice. So we have some frame desks, frame seat, but there is stuff on here. Book and quill, just 2 books and quills. I don't know if I've ever scanned one of those. Cool, so... Is there anything else here? I mean, there is... Ew. Poison 2 and health boost. I believe this is blood. Yep, bucket of blood. Alright, so... Skeletons. Let's pop up here. See if there's anything else. Not really seeing anything. Now, I don't know that this is blood that we really want to use for anything, but it might be. There's also a bunch of bones and skeletons, skulls, and all that kind of stuff up here. Alright, so I don't really see anything else of interest. Some glitched out blocks there. Alright, have I ever scanned a zombie? Nope, okay, but here we go. So, I don't know that there's anything else of interest here. Doesn't look like it. Just given that, it doesn't look like it goes very far. And yeah, so I need to get back to our base. I don't really, we can take, I believe we right click that, we can grab the pile of bones. We can take the tables, which you can put carpet on those. That's how you get the carpeted on them. I just don't know quite how that's done, but yeah, lots of stuff here. Can we not scan the frame tables? Eh, well. So Nope, doesn't look like it. Anyways, we have a greater reward bag. Let's see what this has, and then I'm going to go ahead and end the episode, get back to the base, and prep for finishing up the thing. But anyways, a creative tool modifier. That's actually really nice. That's a halfway decent reward for this little quest. So I am going to get back to the base, and next time we are going to finally automate our farm. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!